Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. This might be the last video before the release of Crimson Vow and the vampires are upon us in the eternal night. So we're going out with kind of a human-y werewolf-y collab of a bunch of things from Innistrad Midnight Hunt that you may have enjoyed. This is a NAYA Zoo deck. So, while you absorb the deck list really quick, I want to take a minute to mention that on Thursday, the release day of the new set, and the day right before, after you watch this video for most of you, I'm going to be streaming the new set over there on twitch.tv. So go to twitch.tv/covertgoblue and check it out. I'll probably be on for several hours during the day checking out all the new cards. It would be really cool to see you guys and have you stop by on Twitch. So now let's talk about the deck list since you've had a minute to look over these sweet, sweet cards. It's a big collage mismatch of stuff, and the term NAYA Zoo comes from, well, a time when that's what NAYA used to be, green and white and red. You put together like all the best creatures from those colors when the mana is good enough to cast them all, and you have NAYA Zoo. It was a popular deck archetype in Extended, in Modern, in Standard, in all kinds of different formats. And it's been a while since NAYA Zoo was a good and popular archetype in current Standard, and I wanted to give it a try. This deck is very inspired and takes heavily from the Bant Humans list, the Bant Beatdown list that we played earlier this week that was piloted by the RIW crew down in Roanoke at the SCG Invitational. But I took out the blue and I added the red. Weird. I know, for me. But red does give you a few different options. For example, the ability to go to face and play a few more powerful cards in your force spot. The red cards we run right now are Sacred Fire, which can go face and flashes back. Arlen, Pax Hope, just one of, but sometimes it's nighttime and you just smash in with a 5/5 haste when you play it. Otherwise, turning on the flash ability and making some wolves is pretty cool. We've got one Moonveil Regent. I really wanted to play one Moonveil Regent in this deck because it has 3 different colors. So you can do things like play Moonveil Regent and then play Catilda, Dawnheart Prime, and draw 2 cards instead of the typical, I'm a red deck, I guess I'll draw 1 card. So I thought maybe a little more upside on Moonveil Regent would make it a little better. Then we've got 2 copies of Lorehold Command. This being one of the major draws to red because we can give our whole squad indestructible for a big alpha strike while also burning the opponent's face. So I really like Lorehold Command in the deck. The mana is really good. Much like the mana from Bant, we have the 2 different chill lands, Rockfall Vale and Overgrown Farmland, to play along with 12 pathways. I only run 1 plane so that we can run 2 Shatterskull Smashings, 1 Den of the Bugbear, 1 Cave of the Frost Dragon, and 1 Lair of the Hydra. The adjustment I would make to the mana base is cutting Den of the Bugbear. We don't need that many red sources. It's our least popular color. If you check out the deck, only 8 of them, and we're already running Shatterskull Smashing. So I think I would cut 1 Shatterskull Smashing and 1 Den of the Bugbear and run 1 more Lair of the Hydra, maybe 1 more Cave of the Frost Dragon. The 1 basic planes is in case we get Field of Ruined, but you could run it with no basics whatsoever if you really wanted to. So in the 2 drops, we've got that splattering of different options. We've got 1 Intrepid Adversary, which is good later in the game, 4 Luminarch Aspirant, 1 Inscription of Abundance, which is best, of course, when kicked. So it's kind of like another Lorehold Command at 5 in that way. 2 Ranger Class and 3 Catilda. So we still have 3 Catildas and 4 Chariots. So we can go turn 2 Catilda, turn 3 Chariot. Run them down, kiddies. It's good. Then we got 2 Brutal Cathars, 4 Elite Spellbinders, and 2 Redains to try to disrupt those control decks. And then we got the 4 Briarbridge Tracker because it's easy to cast and it crews Chariot, and it's a little bit of value in the deck. All the reasons it was good in Bant, we're trying to make it good here too. I wanted 1 Sigarda in the deck. It pumps a lot of the creatures. That's a good thing. Coven is pretty easy. That's also a good thing. It adds to the zooiness of the deck. You know what I mean? To like have all these one-ofs, like these bunch of wolf stuff, some angels, a cat car, a dragon, you know. To me, it feels more NAYA Zoo with an angel in the deck. So I'm going to use that as my excuse for packing 1 Sigarda into this already crowded deck list. In today's video, you're going to see the deck putting up the numbers. So far, I've had an 83% win rate with it, going 5-1 in High Diamond 1 on a quest to Mythic. And we get to see a black-white sacrifice deck that has the audacity to try to race me. We get to see an epic comeback against mono green, a game that looked completely lost. I know, spoilers, but you're going to want to see how it goes. Somebody's going to play triple Willow Geist on us. Then stay, see what happens next. There's a nail biter at mono black where somebody ends up at 1 life. Can the job be finished? And then we also get to see what happens when you're on ladder and somebody forgets about protection from werewolves. So enjoy the games. I think you're really going to like them. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Deja voodoo. Spoopy. On the play. Nice hand. Could use a chariot, but lots of good colors. What we want to do. We'll go green, we'll go white, then we'll go red-green. Eye twitch. That's an annoying one. Ooh, that's lucky. It's exactly the land we need to play Catilda. If we're gonna play a creature land that would be tapped later. Aspirant with eye twitch. That's wacky. So we could play Ranger class and level it and attack with Catilda and get a counter, and then we kind of start our aggression. I guess that's... No, we can't attack with it, right? Because we can level it, but then we can't attack. All right, so we're playing another creature. What should we play? And should we attack with Catilda and offer the trade? They won't take it, right? I don't think so. Probably play Elite. Mess up their draw a little. I don't know. This is a thinking player's game. When you're up against Luminarch Aspirant, you gotta figure this stuff out. Wow, okay. Pretty good. Catilda wasn't doing too much here. We'll see if we regret that later. The Aspirant's just so much pressure. We could nuke their next turn, potentially, by taking the Professor, but they just play this as a sword. So let's take the most expensive card, I think. Their hand's not overwhelmingly powerful, so I think my strategy is just going to be to outvalue them. They're going to have lessons, though. Lots of lessons. Yes, can we race them? I guess we can play Ranger class, level it, and get in. That's pretty good. Yeah, I decided outvaluing them doesn't sound great, but Ranger class leveled is probably the closest thing we can do to do that job. We want to pressure them back and get them to stop attacking. They get Sciences, sure. Sacred Fire, that's a handy little card. This might convince them to stop swinging with the eye twitch. Duress my Sacred Fire. At least it still has a little graveyard value. Sword of the Realms. So they drew another one. That's painful. They're still attacking. They're super aggressive. Can we race them? It feels like we can. When they equip this up, let's see, next turn they equip this, they attack for 6. The next turn they play Halvar. Whatever they equip has double strike, but we can Sacred Fire it if we draw any land. In the meantime, we take 1, 2, 3, 4. We go to 12. Next turn, 6. We go to 6. They take 7. They go to 9. They take 8. They go to 1 plus 3. If we play the tracker and we attack that, then... Guys, figuring out combat and who's the beatdown is probably the most important part of the game we can get into. I think we are the beatdown. I think we can take them. I think we can outrace them. We definitely can with this. All right. But yeah, if you're going to take your time about something playing aggro, it should be whether or not you're the frickin' beatdown. Literally nothing, no question matters more. If they attach the sword here, we go to 4. This is 4, then we go to 5. Let's keep growing the Spellbinder. So we can get over the eye twitch. Also, we would love to just be able to draw land, Sacred Fire the Eye Twitch, and then attack for lethal. Okay. It does have Vigilance. That's right, it does have Vigilance. Okay, draw land, win game. Because they didn't gain life. Draw land. Win game. We'll take that. Who's the beatdown, guys? It kind of matters. Oh yeah, on the play. Nice curve. Do we have enough green? We do. Rock and roll. This comes down on white for sure. Although I guess we're playing nothing on turn one. We'll just play this and keep the pathway options optional. But yeah, this comes down on white. Sentinel? Uh-oh. That's one way to make being on the draw more palatable for the opponent. No Magda, please. Just mono green? Still playing Sentinels? Okay. So we can Brutal Cathar the token or the Sentinel to keep them off Chariot next turn, and then play Redain. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go for the token, so if anything happens to this, they get nothing back. Wow. How do they do it? How do they always do it? If they Chariot me here, I'm gonna cry. One time, don't have it all. Don't have it all. One time. Okay, we brawling. Wow, what a spiteful wolf. What a spiteful little bugger. But I think they were supposed to kill this. Not close. Because this keeps scaling up. Alright. So they don't have a Chariot, or I think they would have played it. It's possible they still do. This might need to be a shield, though. Although their Snowlands entering tapped might be good for us. But let's get in their hand, I believe. Can we trade it for this? If we put a counter on this, we can trade it. That's pretty nice. Oh, God. We're dead. What is that? A 3? That's gonna go to a 4? Oh, no. Their hand is too good. I guess we'll make this take most of their turn at least. Where's the counter go? We don't want them to kill the Aspirant, so we'll put it here. And the Aspirant, we're also gonna move it out of the way so that they fight the Spellbinder. They shouldn't, though. God. It's too much, man. Way too much. Alright, what do we need to happen? If we make some wolves, they might keep us alive for a minute. Alright, they do fight the Spellbinder. We needed that. Now they attack for 7, so we need a land. Make some wolves. Keep this thing growing. We don't get it. Why, green? Why are you this way? Alright, so we need this to be a 5 so it can trade with the 4. Man, we're hoping that their turn devolves into I only cast Old Growth Troll. Another card I can't really beat. This will be a 5. I can't get anything there, can I? I don't have double white for Sigarda. Punished. We can prevent a damage, but it still won't kill it. I guess we have to hope that we can... Okay, so if they attack with the Haven, we can block it with this and trade. And then we take 1 and 3. So I guess we do this. It's pretty good. They just keep stomping downhill. Just nothing but stomping downhill. Oh, thank you. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. All right, Sacred Fire. Does that get us out of anything? This goes to 5. No, I think we need the wolves. The Sacred Fire isn't big enough.
Humans and werewolves. Delicate balance. But it's upset.
7 power trample. Cut it down to 6. We can double block. Okay, a 3rd ranger class. Must be nice. Is it possible they had signed damage wrong here? Let's find out. Because I know that assigning with the shield out is kind of funky, right? And it does 1 less to each. They screwed it up. They screwed it up and they killed nothing. You have to auto... So you have to turn off auto assign damage and you have to assign 1 more. The auto damage thing will mess you up on those attacks. Oh my gosh, we got there.
Attack when they're most vulnerable.
All right, so these have flash now. Let's pass the turn and flip, and then we can play these at instant speed. Just keep getting bigger, baby. Just keep getting bigger. Ow! Come on, baby. Can we do this? Can we really do this against green? I thought we were so dead. To be fair, we needed some things to go right. We needed a lot of misplays, but we did get them. Oh man, they still got so much stuff. How do we get through it? No attacks. All right, I'll play you. Play you. She transforms back because the opponent double spelled, but now they're out of double spell, and we've got 6 mana now. This has protection from werewolves, not wolves, but it can block Haven. Keep it going. We're to the moon, Luminarch Aspirant. To the moon. The indestructible mode from Lorehold Command could be epic if they try to attack into this. Dude, the key, just play shield and create misplays. All right, they level up the class. It'll take a miracle for them to double spell me here, but I've seen crazier things happen. Would you like to attack? No. All right, Sigarda, you're coming down. That's the most you've ever looked like a Restoration Angel, and I'm here for it. Should have drawn first. Should have drawn first. He didn't change the play, not punished, but still a mistake. All right, let's give the business. To the moon. Okay. We could also put pressure on our opponent to start blocking here. Could we also kill them? They have 1, 2, 3 blockers. They block here, they block here, they block here. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 9, plus 1, 2, 3 to the face is 12, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. That's lethal. All right. So let's make sure that this doesn't get blocked by putting it here. Oh, wait. To cast the Lore Hold command, we need a creature. Okay, I've got to figure this out. So, let's start that over again. They block here. This has trample, so they block not much here. And they block here, and they block and they can't block this. So they go block, block, block. And then they take like 5, 10, 13, 14. It should be lethal. I just have to attack right. That's it? Wow. Nuke 'em. Get it. God, we needed so much to go right, but it works out. The deck shows some resilience. Oof. Scary game. Man, I can probably count on one hand the number of times I've been like behind against green and actually been able to come back because they're just so strong. But we add 1 to that total today. All right, on the play, a little bit of ramp. Mana's good. All right. Catilda into Tracker into Inscription. It's like a bad old growth troll impersonation. Willowgeist, let's go. Bummer. I guess there was no way to play it unless I played this on green and gave up on red mana. Awkward. Throne of Death. Let's see how good the Willowgeist goes. Double Willowgeist. That's probably bad for us. I assume their deck is built to take advantage of the card. That was a turn late. My treasure! You monster! How could you? All right. You want to play rough? Let's go. The Sprout? Gotta actually read these cards. At the beginning of your upkeep mill, if there are 3 more creatures, transform. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature is exiled this way, put a counter. No! Stop! They killed my Catilda. It's fine. All right, so they got 2 Geists. We got this Inscription. We got these attackers. We can blow out their combat pretty well. Green or white? See what they do. I could also play Catilda here and then tap these for mana. All right, just chumping. Cool. Let's wait then. Let's wait. What you got up there? Trespasser. Out. Out, I say. They mill a field, so they can make these 3/3s. Then what? Draw. Okay. They draw land. They still have 2 up that they're using for, naturally, another Treefolk Spirit. All right, we need this because we don't have any tokens otherwise. So we need to leave this on the field. Redain. Ooh, Redain. Redain. The shield is probably really obnoxious for them, but we might be able to get a pretty big blowout with the inscription this turn. Let's turn some creatures sideways. We also have this ability to give all of our creatures an anthem effect. Oh, don't block wrong. Oh, they did. That's not what you're looking for. A little bit of life gain, though. Those Geists were not small. Our opponent has devised clever ways to put +1/+1 counters on one of their creatures. But we put +1/+1 counters on all of our creatures. Alright, Throne. Up to a 4/4. Sacred Fire off the top. But we're probably just using Inscription here. Might as well do it now. Alright, 2 counters on this. I guess whatever we want to put on something that can still fight the Geist. Target player, target creature you control, target creature I don't control. Roar! Evens. Even Stevens. Dude McDudenstein. Let's rumble. Oh man, the Den of the Bugbear making Catilda a little awkward. Not gonna lie, I don't like that. But Catilda on the play is really good. Ooh. Let's wait on this decision until next turn. Maybe the Den isn't supposed to be in the deck. I thought it was cool. Catilda says, it's not cool, bro. Den is not cool. Shambling Ghast. Oh, okay. All right. That means we play this. Because if we play Catilda and they have the Deadly Dispute, they just kill Catilda. It's very sad. So, let's let them Deadly Dispute. Okay. This will probably be a tough game. I guess you have Flample. I never thought I'd be so happy to see that. Gonna be short a white source for Sigarda coming up here. Where's my Chariot? I've drawn 0 Chariots. I think this is game 4. 0 Chariots drawn so far. I've drawn the Sigarda, I think, twice at least. And now we've drawn the Moonveil region too. Celestis and these little dorks. So if we attack here, oh, we play Sigarda. Okay, I was gonna say, the opponent might trade all this stuff for the tracker. I guess that would be a win and I'd still do it, but we drew the white source. Sigarda makes it so this human does not trade with all their little dorks. And we've got to attack, even if iTwitch is gonna go get Necro summons or whatever. We gotta do it. Lock it in. iTwitch is dying. Necrotic Fumes? I think I said Necro Summons. I was way off. Teachings? When they have this many cards? This is whack. What are you doing? What are you doing? And behold, then there was blue. Are you a Leer deck that uses these little guys early? It's a pricey Bloodchief's Thirst to get rid of Sigarda. Now what? We could go for Brutal Cathar on the Shambling Ghast and get in for some damage. I have a bad feeling this will die. I also don't want to play Moonveil Regent too early. I really want to save Moonveil Regent Catilda as a combo play. So yeah, I'm making this play. Punch. Now if the opponent kills the tracker somehow or sweeps the board, we can draw here with the clue. Although maybe I don't even want to, because I want to go Moonveil Catilda. Den of the Bugbear just got worse. Field of Ruin showed up. Also, if they change the day-night, this hits harder, which is kind of cool. Don't cast the Teachings. I have 3 cards, you have 3 cards. Whoa, we're going double Celestis just to Teachings? That's hype. That is somebody committed to the cause right there. You could just pass the turn and looted that Celestis, but they don't want to do that. They're like, I'm getting my 2 cards now. Let's leave this. All right, so since we have the mana, let's go ahead and use the Den, since I'm sure they plan to sweep the board on us. Yep, they get a loot, but I think it's worth it to get that damage. Right now, if they Blood on the Snow, they're getting back an Eye Twitch, and they're getting a Shambling Gas because they kill this. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. But instead, they're going to change Day-Night and loot. So maybe they don't have Blood yet. Blood on the Snow. They don't cast anything, though. If they don't cast anything, it switches back. They get another loot. They still have Field of Ruin here. Moonveil Regent, though, when it dies, does damage equal to the colored permanents you control. We won't control any, though, if they sweep the board. That's the problem with it. Sometimes it just doesn't do any damage when it dies. So how do we get there? How do we finish the job? This is 8 damage. If we power this up, they'll use the Field of Ruin on it. But if they use the Field of Ruin on it, then they're not doing anything else. And then we have 1, 2, 3... 3 more mana left over. Yeah, I still think they're setting up for a sweeper. I don't think we play this out, because when this dies in a sweeper, we don't get the direct damage. So we're going for this. And they're going to field it, but then they can't do anything else with their turn. Oh, they do that in time for us to tap for mana. We have a token in the Goblin, so we can do this here. Might draw something useful. Okay. Down to 1. Need a Sacred Fire. Do I play this out? I think I do, because I still have ammo. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, we can play all of this next turn, right? Green, white, white, green, red. We can play all of this next turn. And they have to sweep here. So, end. Target my Brute, I dare you. We still only have 1 red. So, we need a top deck of red to cast the Shatter. Yep, there's the Blood on the Snow. They get back their nerds. They're at 1. It's nighttime. They need to cast another spell to gain a life from the Celestis. We could draw Sacred Fire at any moment to close the game. That would be epic. It's a lot of chump blockers, and they get the life. Oh my god, infinite chump blockers, and they get the life. All right, we gotta figure out how to burn them before they gain too much with the Celestis. A pretty good card to draw. No, it's not really, is it? It's just another land here. All right, we go with the previous line as discussed. That's burn. Where do we put the counter? They have a Shambling Ghast, so we want to put it on one of the 1 toughness creatures. Which one is more important? Actually, it's probably this one because it's 2 colors. Come on, just let me untap with these. Deadly Dispute. Deadly Dispute. Don't gain too much life on me. Don't do it. Fumes. Fumes can exile the Regent. Guarantee that's what they're thinking. It's daytime, so they've cast a spell, so they're not going to gain off the Celestis naturally. They also run blue. They might have a counterspell. This turn cycle's going to be weird. They drew blood on the snow again. I deal 0 to your face. Do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. They're agonizing over this choice. Just get environmental sciences. You need the life. There you go. Agonizing. Don't cast the sciences. No. Okay. Can we still do it? Can we still do it? God, no, another blocker? Oh my god! They're insane. Their talent is undeniable. If I let... Okay, if next turn they attack me, can I somehow cheese them? They're gonna untap and they're gonna play Mascot Exhibition, right? How do I get there? How do I suck them into this attack that I need them to make? What a lucky ducky. Oh my goodness. I think I just try to draw through it, to be honest. I think I play this go face, draw 2. We can wait and see if they attack, right? But if we pass the turn without casting a spell, it gives them Celestis. So we don't really want that. We need to leave red-white open. Brutal Cathar, Briarbridge Tracker. We've got a Fume, so let's play this. Man, we drew the right card too. This game is making me furious. All right. They're gonna switch it to night, and now if they double spell, it's back to day. But will they be able to? God, they've drawn so... Oh man. We've both drawn pretty hot. Right now, they need more blockers, or the tracker does get through. Easy. Easy mode for the opponent. There's the Fumes. Okay, they give up one of their ghasts. They're making the Celestis look really good with these cards. They really are. I'm getting really mad. And that's a sign of powerful stuff. I get mad. All right. We're on the daytime side, so I can exile some of this stuff. What do we need to set up? They play Mascot Exhibition. I use Redain, and I fight, and I win? Okay. Please don't draw another Blood in the Snow. Please don't. My heart can't really take it. We also tax this mascot exhibition, so it's all their mana. And if they go for that, we've got Inscription, so we win. Oh, God. No!
Are you enraptured by my...
All right. We can kill one. We need a way to kill one more. We need a way to kill one more. What is it? It's daytime. Okay. Come on. Kill a spider. Just kill a frickin' spider. Let's go. That's a ranger class. That's a layer. That doesn't do it. Well, we can make it so they can't double block, but even if they single block this... Alright, yeah, we need to push this damage, right? And that's going to cost us 5. Because if we make this a 4, they just double block it. It's not good enough. Do we wait for the block anyway if we're going to do that? Maybe we do. Let's see. I guess I can force the block on the Shambling Ghast, but it just trades with this. And this has to block here. So what if we put 2 counters here and it fights? Then the Shambling Ghast can block and minus. It's not good. So I guess we just get the double block. There it is. If we make this a 4/5, and then we have this, nah. So if this is a 4/5 and it takes 4 damage, then we can't have it fight the Shambling Ghast or it'll die. See what they do with it. They could take out the Redain now, right? I shouldn't have done the fight at all. Shouldn't have done the fight at all. Yep, smart play. But it doesn't matter because the spiders are coming right back, right? It doesn't matter. But that's a lie. It matters. I should know better. I could have leveled Ranger class and then had more mana next turn when I level it again. By the way, we still have not drawn one of the 4 chariots in this, the 4th game. It's kind of insane. I'm gonna lose this game, and I just feel like, man, what a game. It's so frustrating. I played it well, I think, until that inscription. I think I bungled that inscription, but God, what a battle, and it looks like it's all going down. No point in trading when they can just get their Lolth on. Okay. So, yeah, with the Redain, I was never going to get through in the air ever again because of Lolth. So, I should have just found a way to keep it on the board, though, to at least tax the opponent. Trading it off, there was no point. That was just dumb. Frustration, really, that's what that was. I am frustrated, you guys. I am highly, highly frustrated. Our opponent has tilted me, but we're not quite done yet. Okay, did they double spell? No, they haven't double spelled. Oh, they're switching? Well, still no flying. Let's just take out the big ones. Uh-huh.
Go on, run. But we will catch you.
Come on, baby. Draw something nice. You scum. How dare you wait till now? Your face. So 2 loyalty on Lilith is about the same as 1. So we can at least keep their board down a bit.
Aren't I the generous one?
We need some mistakes. We need some mistakes. Could use some value off our Ranger class, too. Getting aggressive. Great. That's always nice.
My power is for annihilation.
You can't have me drawing a chariot. We gotta shuffle that away. Tilt.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Horrible game. It was a good game. Horrible, though, in my mind. Ugh. I need some revenge. I need to make it spicy and painful. Also, we still haven't drawn Chariot. Like, almost an hour of gameplay. 4 in the deck, haven't drawn it once. So this is now the new meme of the show. We've got to do it. We have to prove they're in the deck. We saw them once. Then it was shuffled away by a Field of Ruin. And I don't think it's like we'll never ever really see them again. Green? I don't think anything's less silent technician than green. You know what I'm saying? We call that the nuts. But you forgot about protection from werewolves. Just admit it, you forgot, didn't you? Still didn't get to play that chariot we drew, but they did concede the moment we drew it. Nice hand. Little. Is it slow? Is it actually slow? All right. What's funky is we need this for white. This is red and green. So we play this on 1. So we have Sacred Fire open on 2. If we need it. Yeah, that's gotta die. That's gotta die. No turn 3 chariot for you, thank you. I've got to get a Redain down to make that a little harder. No land. You love to see it. I guess they still can't chariot next turn, right? So we could spend this turn on development. But next turn we can also just start like pumping the hell out of this Redain and try to keep it alive. That's an interesting decision. The problem with playing Redain here is they can dedicate their turn to killing it. Maybe they'll dedicate their turn to killing something else if we play something else. Here's what I'm going to do. It looks weird. I'm going to play the Luminarch. Oh, they have a spell. They might just kill it. But if they kill it, that's less that they have to do. Oh, and it's a play with fire? Oh, I got burned. Ha! Get it? I got really burned. So the idea was to have Luminarch down. If it survived, I can put a counter on Redain, making it harder to kill. But there you go. Nice plan, CGB. They've got another instant. Cheap instance the deck over here. All right, at least they're all play with fires. They kept on top and they passed. What does that mean? Probably means they kept a chariot and can't cast it. That's what it means. Oh man, what is going on today? And we are back for the post-game wraps, and today's post-game wrap is dedicated to the power of Twitch Prime. You may remember I said in the beginning that I'm streaming on Thursday with the new set on twitch.tv/covertgoblue. There is a great way to support the channel without costing yourself any money. Things that you can do for free that actually make sure I get paid real money from Amazon and the Jeff Bezos Billions of Billions Foundation, the Bezos bucks. So I want to cover that really quick. Many of you already know about it, but there's new people that come into the channel all the time, and that is called Twitch Prime. If your household has an Amazon Prime account, then you get one free sub every month on Twitch, and that sub means not like YouTube where subscriptions are free. That sub on Twitch actually pays the creator $2.50 a month to be exact, and it doesn't sound like much, but for a few minutes of your time you can make sure that a streamer gets $2.50 that they wouldn't otherwise get. And if enough people do that, it adds up to a pretty good living and really supports people on Twitch. And while I'm going to encourage you to use it on your favorite YouTuber right here, I do hope you just use it, because otherwise it goes to waste, and streamers are trying to make dollars and they work really hard for it. It's a lot harder, quite honestly, to make that living on Twitch than on YouTube, in my opinion, although they have their own different pluses and minuses. So if you go to your Twitch account and you have created a Twitch account, I have created one, it's Covert Go Blue, and you log into that Twitch account, you go to your settings, and then you go over to connections, I believe, and you got all these connections. And if you connect your Amazon account, I believe it is. Come on, don't mess with me here. YouTube, Steam, Amazon. Yeah, it's right there. It's right at the top. Okay, but anyway, you go over here and you connect your Amazon account. There'll be like a button right here. You hit connect. You hit connect. It'll ask you to log into your Amazon account. You do that stuff. You log in. And now, after you've connected to your Amazon account and you have this little green check mark over here, when you go to a streamer, we're going to go check out a quality streamer. Actually, we're going to go, hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble. Don't say anything too bad. All right, we're going to go to WMG, who are one of the first YouTubers I actually ever watched a million years ago. And if you go down here, there'll be a button that says subscribe or resubscribe if you subscribed before. And you click it, and you go down here, and it'll say use Prime sub, and you can hit subscribe with Prime, like so. And it gives you a free month. Then it'll show up down here. It'll show up over here. It'll be like, yay, you subscribe with Prime. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm really cool like that. And then sometimes, usually there's a notification here on the screen, and the streamer's like, oh dang, that was cool. And they're like, anyway, it's working. It just takes a minute sometimes. Like for some reason they like run on a delay. But anyway, that is how to subscribe with Twitch Prime. It supports the streamer. In this case, WMG, one of the first YouTubers I ever watched playing Magic the Gathering. So that's exciting and really appreciated. And if you use it on my channel, that's cool. And if you use it on some channel, that's awesome, because streamers need the support. All right. That's going to do it for the outro. Obviously, we didn't talk much about the deck in the outro, but everything's changing. The vampires are descending, the Eternal Night's upon us, and every deck is going to get a major reworking from Crimson Vow anyway. So not really a lot of sense in talking about that. I'm just hovering, man. I'm just hoping it shows my sub. because I made this video. I planned this. I don't want to edit this. I don't want to change it. I don't want it to be inconclusive that the sub just doesn't show up. WTF, yo. What is this? What is this? What's going on over here? I'm just gonna... It still has this... Oh, nope, there we go. I'm just gonna do that. It is weird that it doesn't pop up. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he just has the notifications turned off. I'll go check in with Butchie in a few minutes. Anyway, shout out in the comments if you remember Butchie, WMG, the OG crew. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.